Hello, everyone. The keynote speaker number 1, dedicated to the memory of Lucy Maya and Rina D. Zichronam Livracha. Today is the first of a series of 3 weeks in which we mourn for various tragedies. And today is also a fast day known as Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, which is also the date. And the question about Shiva Asar B'Tammuz is a very simple one. 5 terrible things happened on Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, says the Gemara in Tainus. And 5 terrible things happened on Tisha B'Av. So how come on Tisha B'Av we stop eating from the night before, we don't wear leather shoes, so many other restrictions, and yet on Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, except for eating and drinking, and only from the morning, there are no restrictions? I believe that the answer is based on the Gemara in Masechet Rosh Hashanah, Daf Yud Ched Amud Bet. The Gemara deals with this fast day, together with Tzom Gedaya, Asar B'Teves, and Tisha B'Av, and asks the following question. In the Pasuk in Zechariah, it says that these days will turn into holidays. So is it a holiday or is it a fast day? The Gemara comes to the following conclusion. When it's a terrible time for the Jewish people, it's a full-fledged fast day. When it's a good time for the Jewish people, it's a Yom Tov, it's a holiday. If it's in limbo, a lot of achievements, yet at the same time, tragedies are still on the agenda, Ratzu Mitanin, Ratzu Inan Mitanin. If they want, they can fast, and if they want, they don't have to fast. Practically explains the Ramban in his essay Torat HaAdam. That means that the Jewish people accepted upon themselves in this period of limbo, where there's achievements and yet failures, to indeed fast, but with 2 differences. Number 1, only eating and drinking, not of any of the other restrictions. And number 2, only from the morning and not from the night before. So therefore, I believe we have to learn from this something very fundamental about the period of time we're about to go into. Since we have a state of Israel, and since Jerusalem is in our hands, and there's a Jewish government in the midst of Jerusalem, and so many of the prophecies about the future have come true, we have to come to this period of time in a balanced way. On the one hand, mentioning all that we mourn for still, but at the same time, mentioning the achievements we have. And I'm going to try very hard in this particular forum to balance out both. Namely, to speak about the terrible things that happened through the keynote, and at the other hand, also mention the achievements that we have, and they're many. So thus, I think Shiva Asar B'Tammuz with only eating and drinking, and only from the morning, teaches us we're about to go into 3 weeks. When there's a state of Israel and Jerusalem in our hands, let's be balanced about it. Wishing you all a significant and easy fast.